Hey guys, what's up? Our next lecturer on October the 7th is one of the most successful baskets in the world, and he's going to help us build confidence and to find out what to perform and what not to perform. His name is Bobby Maverick. Bobby, are you there?
I'm here.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going, man?
All good, man, all good. So, what are you going to teach us on the 7th of October?
Well, I want to talk a lot about some of the psychology of street performing, and I also want to talk a lot about what other people already know how to do and how to make it successful on the street. Um, I want to touch on some of the products that I handle and some of the things I do personally. But more than anything, I want to talk more about what's going to make you a successful street entertainer based on the skill set you are.
Oh, that's great, man. That's great. So, is there Uh, I know that most of the people are not working as buskers, but this is a great opportunity for them to find out more details. And is there a lot of money there in that type of business?
Well, it's just like anything, really. You're going out and performing on the street is it's brutal. It's physically tough. It's psychologically demanding, um, and it takes a lot of sweat, and you really got to work hard at it. But monetarily, you could be as successful as you want to be if you understand at what level you're playing. In other words, when you first start off, if you're doing 8, 10, 12, $20 per hat for every little 8 to 10 minute show, and as a human being you need to make, say, $200 a day to live
Hmm.
appropriately, with a roof over your head, maybe you have a family. If you're only doing $15 a hat and you need to make $200 a day, well, then suddenly you're doing at least 10 to 15 shows a day to make $150 to $200 a day. And you got to do those shows as often as possible because not every show pays. Not every show when you're first starting out. Sometimes you goose egg. Oh, now I got to do another show. You just have to learn to accept that
And
as
move
as
on.
a as an outcome and know it's going to happen, and then take responsibility for it and move forward.
Well, being as successful as you can be or as you want to be, that's good enough for me. So
Yeah,
I know that you will also show some of your previously published stuff and some other unpublished stuff.
yeah.
What is going to be?
One of the card effects I've only ever done these card effects at lectures, and it's one that's called concurrence. It involves a couple decks of cards, a couple spectators, no slights, and it's a really really cool. I want to say it's almost a mentalism routine
Oh
mixed
wow,
with mathematics and magic. That's why we call it concurrence. It's
that's
really
great.
cool. Good for the street and good for corporate work as well.
Oh, that's great, man. That's great. Okay, now I would like to close this interview talking about a special guest that is going to join us on Skype, and I want you to have the honor saying about him.
Oh yeah, I was talking with a good friend of mine. I'm sure a couple of folks have heard of him. His name is Cosmo. He's actually going to join in on the lecture, Skype in, and ask a couple of questions that he thinks is important. I get those answers out there to people, and he's one of my dear friends, and he was a mentor of mine. And I'm thrilled that he's going to call in and do this with us.
Oh yeah,
Really
man,
am.
that's great. That's everybody knows Cos, and yeah,
he's
everybody likes him. All right, Bobby.
he's awesome. I love that guy.
Yeah, man, I love him too. I would really like to thank you for this interview, and I hope that
Thank you.
this is going to help people to understand what is going to be on the 7th of October, and they're going to join us. I'm pretty sure about it.
Awesome. One final point I want to make is
Sure.
it's not just going to be about busking.
Oh,
It's going to be about, you can use the psychology of a busker, and if you want to street perform, that's great. But if you want to take some of the psychology that we know as a different venue artist and take it into your own venue, be it birthday parties or corporate events or something like that, there's a lot of work here that will really help a lot of people.
that's great, man. That's great. Thank you so much again.
Thank you, man. See you
Take
guys.
care. Bye bye.